Okay, let's see. First things first, pop this off. And supposedly this pops off like so. There we go. And it does. Alright, so that works pretty nice. Alright. Alright, what do we got on the back side? Okay, we really can't do anything on the back side, can we? There's no real pass-through. That's kind of stupid. There's no holes. So I can't pass through the stuff to the back. Alright, so I might as well just put this back side back on. It doesn't do anything. Alright, so don't bother taking the back off because there's no pass-through. Alright. Hope you can see in here. I'm gonna put that up. And then this pops open like so. And then get this thing out like so. And unplug both of these. And then stick my hand in there and press the reset on the graphics card slot. Oh, this needs to come out too. Alright, and take that off and pull the GPU out. Alright, that gives me a lot more room. Now, take the SSD out. Actually, let's undo this too. That's right, I have thermal paste I want to do on this. Let's see. Okay, let's put this over here. Alright, so go ahead and unplug that. Pull that cable out. Pull these wires out. Like so. Is that one unplugged? Yeah, I think that one's unplugged. Put that down there. Unplug that from there. Alright. Come on. Oh, that's another. Unplug that from there. And disconnect that. Alright. That's undone. And fans unplugged. Alright. Unscrew the screws holding the CPU socket in place and the cooler in place. Okay, yeah, that's undone. Alright, so go ahead and unplug those two cables. And the whole heatsink is out. Nice. Go ahead and put that over here. Alright. Alright. Go ahead and set that there. There we go. That gives me a little more light. And then unscrew this. Alright, put that there. And take the SSD out. Oh, they put some kind of weird thingy on the back. Alright. Now, so there's the SSD. Now I want the cable to come off this side. So, alright. So I want to put the SSD on like this. Oh, I need to take the thermal paste, the plastic off the thermal paste. Come on. Come on off. Alright, so I want the wire to go off the side with the screw. Like so. Alright. And then do the same thing with this piece. Gotta take that plastic off. Alright. And it goes on the back side like so. Come on, get on there. Like so. You just sandwich the two pieces together and put the 4 screws in. Alright, now for the 4 screws. Alright. Give me the screw, thank you. Alright, screw that one in. Great. That screw fell on the floor. Thankfully, this thing comes with an extra screw. Come on, get in there. I hate stainless steel screws. The not magnetic. These things are tiny. Come on, screw. Alright, there we go. The 4 screws are in. And go ahead and put this back in. Align it with the slot, push it back in. The screw for the standoff. And no, you can't see that. Alright. I was going to try to point out the how the standoff has a Phillips head in it, but you can't see it anyway. So let's just complete this up. Alright, lock that back in. And that's good. Now I need to clean off the old thermal paste. Alright, the thermal paste is cleaned off that. Clean the thermal paste off the block. Alright, block and CPU are clean. Get rid of that napkin. Alright, that looks nice and clean in there. Alright, now where is my thermal paste? Just give me a couple of seconds so I need to find my thermal paste. There's the thermal paste. Alright. So I got Thermal Grizzly thermal paste. Yeah, you'll see some videos where people complain about too much thermal paste. As long as it's not conductive, it don't matter. More is better than too little. Alright, that's done. And now I need a better way to do this. Alright, I need a better way to get a light. I need to grab a flashlight. Watch out, Fuzzy. Alright. Now I want to make sure. Okay. Alright. Put this fan back on. It's 4-pin. There we go. Can I push this fan wire down behind the fucking motherboard? Yes, let's tuck that down behind the motherboard. Alright. Alright, so I tucked the extra fan wire down behind the motherboard to try to keep that out of the way. I got the LED wire going over here. Alright. I gotta unplug all of these once I clean up that mess once I get over there. Alright. Alright, now put this thing back in. It'll give you a long enough wire on this thing. Alright, plug the fan in. Plug the... Come on. Plug that back in. Yep, that looks like it's in. Alright. Now, put the fan on its... the radiator on its thing. Alright. And then put the heatsink into its spot. Alright. Now you'll notice on this heatsink there is a 1, 2, 3, and 4, so make sure to follow that pattern. So what I'm doing is going about halfway down first on the first pass and then finishing off on the second pass. You don't want to tighten down any one screw too much before you tighten down the rest. That's a weird little thermal pad that's really thick. Alright. Alright. Now let's pass this down there, down there, into that little wire connector there. Alright. Now where does this fan plug in again? This is the CPU fan. It should go down here, I think. plug it back in. Like so. And try to pass the rest of that wire behind the motherboard just like the other one. These fans have too long of a wire on them. Come on, get in there. Alright, that's tucked in enough. Not really going to see that because the window doesn't go that high anyway, so that's fine. Those wires are tucked in. Alright. Now, I think putting my phone over here was better. A little bit more light. Alright. Now that I have I'm going to unplug these ones that go to the front fans. Alright, I got just the two top fans plugged in there now. So plug the two top fans into each other. Like so. And then route that down through there. Between the RAM. That's also where I ran the wires for the RAM. So I ran all the wires for the LEDs between the two RAM sticks. That way it hides them. And now I need to pull this out. I do not want that anymore. Those are the two fans. That's that one. And unplug that from there. That's that. Unplug that. Alright, let's take that wire out. Alright, that's the other hardware one. Alright. And I'll lock that wire connector back in. And that's the other two fans going there. And take that connector off, take that connector off. Let's put this one on here. So these fans come with these things to hold the connectors together, which is nice. Put them under that wire connector, alright. Alright. So that's those. Where is the rubber connector to cover that? Alright. Now, this is probably... Let's pull this plastic thing out of here. Let's change this in the way. Alright. That's the RAM. And that's the other hard drive. Alright. Hard drive. Hard drive. Here's the RAM. Plug the two RAM ones together. They're going to be one color. Alright, now, here is this thing. Now, let's go ahead and plug that in there. Put the power cord down in there, like so. Alright. Now, how am I going to get... I guess I'm just going to pull this bottom cover off to put the USB out the back. Like so. USB goes out the back. Like so. And then plug it into an empty USB 2 port. Like so. Alright. Now, let's see. I need a... Didn't I keep that extra? Damn it. What did I do with the extra plastic cover for those? Damn. There's extra pins coming out of there that I don't want to get touching anything. I guess I can just cover it up like so. There we go. Cover it up like so, and that will protect it. That's not long enough to reach. Damn it. Unless I just go. Okay, let's take these out of here. Instead of having them going across, lock that back in and run it down this way under the GPU. Where's the graphics card? There's the graphics card. Alright, graphics card is plugged in. Plug that in. Plug that in. Flip that back up to lock that in. Alright, there's the hard drive. Alright. Alright, tuck that down around there like so. Alright, that one's too short to reach. So what I'm going to do is put this splitter thing on that. Like so. Not crazy about that, but alright. Now, plug you in there. There we go. That should feed that. Now, tuck that one under, and that's one of the hard drives.
You've got mail.
And now where's the other hard drive? There it is. Tuck that under. The only thing I don't like about this is it makes a fucking wire mess. But I'm going to hide everything down in the basement, so it shouldn't be too bad. Alright. Both hard drives are plugged in. Wires are tucked in there. Alright. And then the other fan goes into this one. Like so. Alright. And now where is the... There it is. There's the RAM. Plug that in like that. Alright. There's another one of those. Alright. So I have one of these hanging off that I don't want hanging off. And I don't know what I did with my extra plastic cover for that. Okay, maybe I'll just poke it into this thing. Because I don't want those pins coming in contact with anything. Tuck all these wires down in this hole as much as possible. Like so. Put this fan cover back on. And that will hide most of the wires so people can't see it. Let's tuck all these wires. Into this hard drive slot as much as possible. then where the hell is the power? There's the power one. Okay, pull the power out. And let's try to tuck all that in. Come on, get in there. Slide that in like that. And there's the power. Alright. Let's tuck this USB somewhere. Get it underneath the GPU power wire. There we go. And then tuck it to the bottom so it's underneath the fan. Hopefully not gonna touch the fans. Alright. Plug the USB back in. Tuck the excess USB down the hard drive cage. Like so. As far as I can tell. Get that wire down a little bit. Nothing's touching this GPU fans, alright. All the wires are kind of tucked away as best as possible. And I think we are done for now. Go ahead and plug that back in. So it holds that in place, alright. Alright, but all that is locked in. Alright. Get all this out of the way. All this out of the way. Over here. And put that down. Let me call right back. Alright. And that's all locked in. Alright. And stand you back up over here. Alright, there's one USB. The speakers first. And give me all that. Let's get these plugged in the right order. Like so, alright. Plug you in, alright. And then get on Ethernet. Alright. USB. 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 And I need one more USB, which is the camera. So go ahead and click stop on this.